Veldloop, in the country where I'm from, in Holland, Veldloop means cross-country running. It's a race from here to there. Cross-country is an ancient sport adapted to a civilized world. It is a hidden sport that conceals itself from spectators in creek bottoms, forests, and mountain passes. Cross-country runners compete on their own, in a pack, off the track and onto trails. It starts with a gun in one place and ends in a chute in another. You can be number 1 even if you are number 7. Cross-country runners run with the wind.
This is a historical race. This has been going for a long time.
I started the meet back in the late 60s. There were 2 divisions of about 10, 12 schools, so it was all boys.
If someone falls, you have to restart the race within the first 150 yards.
I was just following the same girl for a long time, then when I got really close, I passed her and then go after the next girl.
We'll do the best we can.
Any mud out there?
A lot.
Most of the time, in most of the sports, you're only thinking about yourself. But this sport forces you to think about, where are my teammates, what position am I?
Here come the runners.
Because if you're the number 5 guy, you're theoretically the most important person on the team. If you finish slow while your top 4 guys finish fast, even though you've got 1 through 4, you might still lose the race.
Cross country is a team sport based on individual performances.
Go, Beckman, let's go!
Cross country is typically an open race, other than on a track. It takes place on a designated course and in most cases ranges from 3 miles for high school to 5 miles for college. Winning is determined by the accumulation of the finishing positions.
Scoring, they take the top 5 finishers in the group that you set out to run. You can send out 7 and they just take the top 5 places. They tally that up in the end and it's the top 5 best finishers on your team, and you want that number as low as possible in order to win.
Big step back from the start line if you can see it. If you can't, don't worry about it. Take your mark!
So on this track, it looks like you decided to save a little and you opened it up.
Yeah, I passed about just 20 seconds coming on the track and passed 4 people. So 18th, I dropped more than a minute from last year, so I'm really stoked. The training is awesome.
I held my position. I just tried to sprint and I think I did pretty well. Had to be kind of careful because it was kind of wet. So I stayed on the street instead of the sidewalk, just lifting off the mud.
How do you control this? How do you keep track of it? You have 3 races on the course at the same time, maybe 400, 500 runners.
What they'll do with the different chutes is they'll put different races through the different chutes. Some races will color coordinate their races. You're in a blue race or you're in a red race, and then each chute will be designated as here's your finish line, and then each one will have its own time.
You can't do anything just by yourself in cross country. You can't be fast without a team of people who are fast together. And that's how you score, and that's how you win a cross country race.
had a start, and it wasn't at Foothill High School or in the Pacific Coast League or even in a place called California. Early cross-country running in the Americas was done by Indian messengers who were said to run with the wind. They ran for communication, to find food, to get away and to get there. No CIF then, just legs and distance. These speedy runners delivered messages between tribes and were also used in hunting and warfare. Indian messengers were said to have traveled great distances in incredible times by training and following strict diets. The country was a big one. John Wayne and Ronald Reagan in the Big Sky Country, out west. It still is. The barriers are still there. I stopped in a gas station once. I think it was in Peach Springs, Arizona, on Old Highway 66. I asked for directions to Kanab, Utah, and I was told I couldn't get there from here. Around the Grand Canyon was a long way, 200 miles one way. The Indians ran across it. When the water was low, they would swim the river at Nankoweap Rapid. Nankoweap is an Indian name. So are Zuni, Hopi, Wallapai, and Supai. Good runners, all of them. Their life depended on their feet. When the white men came, they didn't open the West. They followed trails worn in the moss-covered floor and on the desert ridges. The white men took a life-saving skill and turned it into a life-giving sport. Timed by a spring-wound clock and governed by a 2-inch thick rule book.
Before the cross-country season begins, leagues are set up and teams determined. Teams in our league are based on school location, the size of the student population, and the athletic director's discretion. Beckman is in the competitive Pacific Coast League, which includes Corona del Mar, Irvine, Laguna Hills, University, and San Juan Hills. There's nothing like the exhilaration when it all comes together. Your stride, your pace, your breathing, trained to float with a precise speed as if you're flying. You connect with the course as it rises and falls. The very earth beneath your feet ignoring the burning pain inside, basking in the solitude of nature and the world around you. But most of all, you connect with yourself. Always testing, always pushing, always challenging, always discovering. That starts on the very first day of training with that question, can I do it?
Okay guys, listen up. Today, normal run, nice and low tide. Down here to the end, back here, down here to the wall, back here.
Okay, there's a couple of reasons why we do it for the summer program. The number one reason, obviously, is to get our athletes fit for the up-and-coming season. Second thing that we want to do is have camaraderie. We're getting a team together here, both the boys and the girls, and we really accomplish that throughout the summer program, and to have fun.
What does Elijah get out of this? What is the end goal?
Well, really for Elijah, it's personal. It's running better than he ran before. He always sets a personal goal. He loves the way it makes him feel. He loves being with all of these teammates. It's the team and then doing his individual best.
Is it a more relaxed time when you can experiment with things?
I think so, yeah, because it's optional. Like, people don't take it nearly as seriously as the actual season, and so you can try different type of runs. Like, you can pace yourself differently, and if you don't feel comfortable with it, you have enough time to find out what is comfortable for you.